Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Irad, and in today's video, well, we are going to check out the brand new vehicle from MIRAI. It's called the Pulse. It is a ground vehicle. It's a gravel vehicle that is designed for racing. There's also a combat variant. That's the one we'll be using today. The regular one, the racing, is the LX, and it's available in Arena Commander right now for everybody apparently who has access to the EPTU. And we can check it out in the brand new Brav Royal mode, which is some kind of battle royal mode in which people are going to be using gravel vehicles and kill other gravel vehicles inside an arena. So let's check it out. As always with the PTU, there are some technical difficulties, so we're gonna try again until it finally works. And a big shout out to all the people who helped me out, sending me to CitizenCon, including Andrews Dunn and also Tempersphere, who combined together helped with an additional $50. Thank you so much, guys. Also, the best way you can help the channel is, of course, by subscribing and liking the video if you enjoy this type of content. And so, in today's video, we are going to be doing a little bit of combat here with the brand new MIRAI Pulse around the islands of Clio, which is in Arena Commander. It's one of those new maps that have been added recently, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Who doesn't like Clio, by the way, with this beautiful pink sky when it's about twilight, right? Plus we've got this nice little ocean and the brand new water mechanics and physics that are coming along with Star Citizen Alpha 3.23, which is also something that we are going to have the pleasure of checking out. And well, as you can see, the MIRAI Pulse is a very small vehicle. It's probably the smallest vehicle that there is going to be in the verse once it is out. Finally, look at how small it is. It's basically the size of a human being, where we are just being oh dear, I was not being careful here, but we're basically prone on this vehicle, which is why it really has this really nice field of view. If you want to be looking at the MFDs, you just need to look down here, which is not practical if you're using mouse and keyboard. Just to press the Z key and look down with your mouse. I would heavily suggest using an eye tracker, like a Tobii eye tracker, for example, which is really going to make it very useful if you want to have a look at some of the data that your only MFD, I was going to say MFDs, no, there's only one MFD, that your MFD is going to provide you on the hood of your little vehicle. And we're going to try to at least hit some of these other pulses that are around there. It's not easy. There's only one single gun on the vehicle. It's a, well, there's no size 1, it's a size 2 minigun. So obviously it's not going to be doing a lot of damage against ships, but it's still going to be able to do some damage on other vehicles. It seems that there's also a bug here in the PTU. Well, it's of course the PTU, right? Where probably the shaders are going to have to be reworked by CIG developers, because it looks like there is some kind of problem. Maybe it's like a big hour or something, but yeah, it looks like a big hour that just completely covers the vehicles. It's way too big, and I have no doubt that it has already been reported in Issue Council, and that in the future patches that we're going to be seeing, it will be gone. I've also noticed this massive structure here on top. I don't know what it is above Clio. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below as well. You can see here the physics of water as I'm being stationary just raises the water above, making this beautiful pinkish mist above the vehicle. And we can also see the wakes and the different waves. You can see this MIRAI just passed in front of me, and there was a wave that was created. It's really it's really cool. I really love this here, and probably just to check out the water physics, I would play this mode over and over again, and perhaps to get a little bit better as well, because I just cannot seem to be hitting anything. There's obviously no gimbal, right? And just as I'm passing in front of that vehicle, 13 points. Yes, 30 points. Yeah, that was not a lot, but better than nothing. If you guys have any tips or any clue as of how to be more effective at hitting something with the MIRAI, also let me know in the comment section down below. At least we're gonna try to hit that pulse that is stationary. I'm just in front of it. How can I miss? No, it just doesn't seem to be working at all. This is really a good example that shows how small it is, but also it's also showing us that the frames per second still need to be worked on, right? I'm getting some drops eventually. Now I've got Vulkan turned on as well, so Vulkan is known to lower the frames per second a little bit at this stage, but they're also going to optimize it more and more as we are getting more patches into the EPTU. Now we're going to start to get a lot of people now in our game. There can be up to 12 different participants, and when there are 12 people fighting all over this small arena, this small map, it really is quite a big mess, but it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to get some different angles of view again for you guys to observe this new vehicle. We can see also how maneuverable it is. What's that? Able to see also there was a guy in the back as well. Oh, I was being targeted. No, I'm not. We're just going to go around some islands here and maybe try to see if there's someone else that we can attack. Now you have to be really careful here. Of course you are going to crash and die if you go head on straight into some of those bigger rocks, but some of the lower rocks that are just above the surface of the water are going to help you get some altitude and maybe get some high ground above other players. Oh, I'm being attacked here. I don't know if you notice here, but when you are being hit by the minigun, it seems like the vehicle is freezing a little bit, so maybe that's an area in particular where the devs can improve the vehicle, and that is why it is in the EPTU right now, available for everybody, because no doubt that the developers are going to collect some of the data that we are collecting for them right now in the EPTU, and they are going to iterate on the vehicle a little bit more after seeing how players use it in real and how also it's going to respond to various situations caused by the players themselves. Trying to manage the capacitor, which is very low. Yeah, just can't hit anything. I'm very helpless. I'm so sorry, guys. This is my first time trying this out. It still is a lot of fun, nevertheless. Look, there's a little wake here that just went away. I am so blown away by the water physics, by the way. Let me know what you guys think of the water physics of 3.23. It's one of those surprises from the last CitizenCon. Quite frankly, I was not expecting it to be coming that quickly, but I guess it is. I guess the next iteration, at least the next mind-blowing feature that we saw at CitizenCon is going to be maybe Maelstrom. That's going to be fantastic, by the way, when we're going to see the environment itself that will be destructible in the verse. I cannot wait to see that. Well, speaking of being destructible, it looked like my own vehicle is not in a very good shape. Oh my goodness, I cannot turn for some reason. Gonna try to. Okay, now it's back. For some reason, I was stuck in a forward position, and now I can go back and try to see if there are any. There's anyone I can hit. I'll hit this guy here. Nope, no points at all. What about this one here? Yes, 17. All right, I guess it's better than nothing. It's a lot of targets. By the way, this vehicle, the MIRAI Pulse, is going to be a fantastic little ground vehicle, just because I don't think it's going to have a big signature with other ships. So let's say you want to infiltrate a place like Jump Down, you have this little vehicle, you are not going to be visible because you're just so small. It's when people are going to be able to see you, it's just going to be too late. You're already going to be there, you leave your ship and you start to fight. So that's perhaps what I'm seeing here. Plus, you know, given its size, it's going to fit in pretty much almost any vehicle that has an interior. I can see it fitting in an Avenger, for example. It's definitely going to be fitting in things like, you know, Cutlass C1s, because they already have the PTV, right? But even ships that cannot fit the PTV, I can see it being able to fit a MIRAI. So anyway, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys are excited about this vehicle, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
No need to take the pill, just one more kill. Come on and don't stand still, there's no doubt that's all it's about.